Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Cameron Talks Football. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the 2022-2023 record prediction for the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills were a team that was sought after last year and this year as possible Super Bowl contenders, and I honestly do think so too because of the improvements. And they honestly did not need to improve that much to their roster. They're pretty much just a game away from being in the championship game, and then I think they would have beat the Cincinnati Bengals, but that's just my opinion. But before we do get into the video, I would like to thank everyone that has subscribed and has watched my recent videos. So now, getting into the video, we are going to be looking at um, what their 2022 record what their 2022 record looks like. So as you can see here, we're going to scroll down a little bit. Their first game is against the LA Rams, the Super Bowl champions. I believe the Rams are going to win this game just because they're going to be riding on a high note of them winning the Super Bowl, and they're going to be in front of their home crowd in LA. But don't worry, the Bills will bounce back in a great way. I believe they are going to beat the Titans. I think it's just because of Ryan Tannehill's quarterback play that's going to make them lose. I don't think Derrick Henry's going to slow down at all. I think he's going to have a great game. Treylon Burks, I think he will have a great game too. But I just think it's Ryan Tannehill's decision making that's going to make him throw like two interceptions, and one of them is going to be at the end of the game where they really need a final drive to tie the game or even win it. And then week 3 against the Dolphins, I have them beating the Dolphins here just because we don't know how well Tua is going to play. And if I'm thinking about how well Tua played last year with his throwing ability, I'm going to be taking Josh Allen's rocket of a right arm, then Tua Tagovailoa's noodle of a left arm. And I understand Tyreek Hill saying that he's accurate. He probably can be accurate at short pass, but I don't know about his deep ball ability. I understand he can't throw like 30 yards sometimes, but most of the time he's underthrowing. And I'm pretty sure everyone has seen that video of him underthrowing Tyreek Hill in practice, and that's making everyone think that he can't throw a football that deep. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But until then, I'm saying that the Bills are going to win that game. Next, I'm saying that they're gonna also beat the Ravens. We don't know how well they're gonna do without Hollywood Brown. I understand they do have a great run game. So if the Bills can stop the Ravens run game, they will easily win this game. I don't think the Ravens have that much of a passing game outside of Mark Andrews. Just that's my opinion. I don't think they have that much of a passing ability outside of Mark Andrews, I would say. And so yeah, if they make the Bills pass the ball, they will win. But if the Ravens are able to stay to running the ball how they want to, in that three back look with like you'd say like Lamar Jackson, and then any of the other running backs that they have in the backfield with one of their fullbacks too. I believe if they can stay to that package, they will beat the Bills. But I'm thinking about how the Bills can shut down teams, and I think they will be able to do that against the Ravens' running ability. Next, I have them beating the Steelers. I don't think the Steelers are going to have that great of a season. I think this will be Mike Tomlin's first losing season just because we don't know how well his quarterbacks are. I understand he had Ben Roethlisberger for the final year of Ben Roethlisberger's career, and he wasn't that great. But Ben Roethlisberger is a proven Hall of Famer, and it shows that he can still lead a team to the playoffs. I understand they did get whooped by by the Chiefs in the first round, but I still believe that the Steelers will come with a losing record this year. I don't think it's going to be by that much. I think it'll be like by 1 or 2 games, but I think they will still have a losing record for the first time in a long time, actually. Next, I would say that the Chiefs are actually going to win this game. I think they're going to be playing really hard just because they're going to be in a little bit of a hole here. And I think that they're not going to let that happen to themselves. I don't think they're going to let themselves like lose this badly. And I think they're going to be the AFC West is going to be the hardest division this year. Anyone can say that. Anyone can say that correctly, that this is going to be the hardest division this year with the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Raiders, and the Broncos. I think the Chargers And I honestly think the Chargers will probably win the division because they are the most well-balanced team. I think the only hole on the Chargers is their linebacking play because I forgot what the name of the person they've lost in the middle linebacking position, and also at the defensive tackle position. I think a great free agent that they should sign is Ndamukong Suh. I understand he is getting up there in age, but he still can prove that he can play the defensive tackle position and get pressure when you have Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa on the edges. So I have them going 1-0. I mean, sorry, 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2. And then I have them going. This is pretty much on a little bit of a tear right here. I'm going to say the record. I'm going to say the record, and then I'm going to say why they win. So I had them going 4-2, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, 4-2, and then I have them going 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3 right here. I think the Browns will play a good game. I think this is where Deshaun Watson is going to be able to play. So 7-3, I think it is. Let me double check. Sorry about that. 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3. 8-3, and I think they're gonna beat the Patriots this time because they're gonna be on a high note right here. 9-3, and then 10-3, and then I think they're gonna beat right here. They're gonna beat the Dolphins again. So I think that's 11-3, 12-3. And then they're gonna lose both of these games just because I think they're gonna be so high up in the actually, I think they're gonna beat the Bengals. I think they're gonna beat the Bengals. That's my bad, because I think they're gonna be at least 2 games ahead, and I think this is gonna make it so that they're at least 2 games ahead of whoever's gonna be in second place of the conference, and they're gonna be resting their starters for the final week, which is against the Patriots, and which is something that you will see happen when a team has like a really good, like they're guaranteed like the first seed in the playoffs. I think they are going to lose that game just because they're going to want to rest their starters. So I only have them losing 1, 2, 3, 4 games. So I have them going 13-4. I think that's honestly a really good prediction for them. It's either 13-4 or 14-3, one of the two. But I don't see them going 17-0. I don't think anyone sees that. But the reasons I have them beating the Packers is because we don't know how well their receiving group is going to do, just because they don't have Devontae Adams. We don't know how well Robert Tonyan is going to be playing off of injury. We don't know how well Aaron Rodgers is going to be playing without his star wide receiver. I understand he is still going to have a great year. I honestly think he deserved the Madden cover this year, but I think he honestly deserved to be one of the Madden covers this year. But that's just my opinion. And then I understand they do have a great run game with AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones, but I think they're just going to win that game, beat the Packers right there. Against the Jets, nothing more to say right there. It's the Jets. They're not going to have that great of a season. Against the Vikings, I think this will be a little bit of a tough match, but I think the Bills will sneak away at the end with about like a 2-possession lead with like a 9-point win, I would say. Just because Justin Jefferson, I think he is going to finish as the best receiver this year. I think he is definitely giving the nod to Devontae Adams for this year that just happened. But I believe that he is going to be the best receiver in the league next year. Like he already said, he said that before this year that he will finish as the best receiver, and I honestly do. I believe I can back that up. That he will finish as the best receiver this year. Against the Browns, I think the Browns are a pretty well-balanced team on offense and defense. I believe Deshaun Watson is going to have a great game against the Bills. So there's not that much more to say right there. I think they have a great run game. They have a great pass game. They have a good defense. They have solid corners. I think if the Browns can stay out of trouble with Deshaun Watson needing to get touched by massage parlors 24/7, at least 60 of them. Holy shit, that's a lot. But yeah, if he can limit his ability to get touched by freaking massage parlors, I think he'll be fine for this season. The Lions, I think I know that I already know they said that they're not going to win, which they're not. But I think that the Lions are honestly going to be. I think they're going to have a good season. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, of course. Give it a couple more years, and I think the Lions will possibly be a playoff team if they get a new quarterback. The Patriots, I think the Patriots are going to be. This is where the Patriots are going to be starting to fight for a playoff spot. I think the 7th seed is honestly their ceiling, like it was last year. I think the Patriots are going to lose this game. This is going to be a prime time game. Hopefully it's not like the snow game last year. That was the worst game to watch. But at least it was a lot of running. Good run game for the Patriots, but definitely not a good pass game. Mac Jones threw like 3 passes for like 18 yards. But I guess we'll have to see how well the Patriots play that game. And then not that much to say right here. All bad teams that they're going to be playing: the Jets, the Dolphins, the Bears, and then the Bengals. I don't think they're not going to have that Cinderella run that they had last year. But I think they honestly could have. I think they'll make it to the playoffs. I think they'll have the 6th seed. I don't think they're going to win the division this year just because their division got tougher. And then I think the Patriots are going to win this game just because the Bills are going to be resting their starters, and the Patriots are going to be playing harder for that 7th seed. So there you guys have it. I have the Buffalo Bills going 13-4 and winning the AFC conference with the 1st seed in the playoffs. So if you guys do like what I said about the Bills and the record prediction, make sure you guys do drop it in the comments. And if whoever you guys want me to do a prediction on next, make sure you guys also say that too. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.